Well, welcome back, DIY car guys and car girls, and I have some more goodies for you guys to see, and I'm kind of switching things up to address more of the questions what people want me to do, what I've seen in comments. So I got some E85 stuff in the mail. We're doing a DIY conversion, and I'm going to get a custom built spec carburetor out for this guy behind me. Let me show you real quick in case you're new to my channel. And here we have my 400 cubic inch small block Chevy, saw roller cam, AFR 210 heads, good headers now that I haven't had in the past. But anyways, that is a 950 brawler that I've messed with the whole bunch. I've got it running really good on this motor for gas, so I don't really want to take that apart and modify it. I mean, you can take them back, but the more research I do, I might have to take the boosters out and put in larger boosters for E85 Carb if you can do a DIY conversion yourself. We'll worry about that another date. I'm having, like I said, a custom builder is going to build me a carb for this. I will reveal who it is in the future, but as of right now, we don't have it, so I can't show you, so I'll leave that be a surprise. So we can have a DIY carb if you guys want to try to build one. And for you guys who want to go out and just buy a really nice, already put together carb, we're going to have that too, all on my channel right here. And we get to see a difference between E85 versus gas. All right, so over here we have the E85 metering blocks for a conversion. You can see how where the boosters go up to fuel your motor. This has been drilled out, and this is from Rob Mix. I'm not getting Rob Mix's custom built carb. I'm getting it for someone else. I'll let you guys know who it is in a little bit, because a lot of you guys have been getting on to me like for years, be like, "Oh, you should just have a carb builder make you a custom carb." But here's the way I feel about that. This is the carb that I put together myself for the L21, and it's at this point, is it not custom, right? We have a different main body, we have a different base plate, different linkage, different accelerator pumps, pretty much everything, different metering plates off of another carburetor, different bowls off a different carburetor. So at this point, is this not custom? Now, would a custom one make a little more power? I mean, this made pretty good power in L21 and made exactly what it said it's going to make on the dyno, on a dyno sim, actually a little more. And it's always worked really good after I monkeyed with it for a very, very, very long time. Similar to this guy over here. I have also changed a lot of things on this guy. When I first got this out of the box, it didn't work very good. I mean, it worked okay. Most people will bolt it up and say it worked great. But the thing is, when I go through these carbs myself, you know, I'm not like the best carb tuner. I'm not really even would consider myself a builder. I may help my friends out and take a little tiny bit of money here and there to help guys out, you know, getting their cars running good, like this guy down here. This is a carb I'm going to rebuild, so look for a video for this guy. Let me show you quick. Right now is in pieces. I'm just going to rebuild it and then put it on the guy's car. It's kind of a mystery motor, so I know the carb will be set up right, but I can't do anything on the other end if the motor is not running right. But look for that in another video. I would consider myself a DIY enthusiast. That's about the only title I would put on my carb tuning. Me going to the track and racing, it's all just for fun, to get my mind off the regular stuff of work in the world that's going crazy around us. And the reason why I'm going to 85 is because a race gas for this guy right here costs way too much, and I gotta save money where I can. Now, is the savings with all the stuff I'm buying with that and a new carburetor, is it going to be worth the savings E85? I could probably just run race gas and get a lot more of it in a barrel and spend less money. But I also have a YouTube channel, and I need to have things for content, and I want to answer some of you guys' questions and get some actual real-world data and all this he said this or she said this about E85. You're going to see it here, like untainted, just how it comes out in my video, because you know me, when I do things, I don't really bullshit. I get right to the point, and if something happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's how my channel works out. All right, so after all that ramblings I just did, the reason why that I'm not gonna modify this current 950 to have on there, and the reason why I have not touched that 750 is because the 750 works great on the L21 that is right over there, and this 950 works great on the 400 for gasoline. So I'll have another carburetor that we can mess with that I know is going to work right because he's a really good builder. So it won't be a bunch of downtime me trying to figure something out. So we can go back and forth of trying to figure out how to get a DIY, kit carburetor to work with the simple stuff that anyone can do. See how well it works, see we can get it to work, and we can also compare the two. Do I expect the DIY kit to work better than the custom built carburetor? Probably not. That's just my first guess, but we're gonna find out here. Now, on the custom built carburetor, I'm not gonna go ahead and show you guys all the stuff that's in it because, I wouldn't want somebody showing off all my secrets on an actual model of the carburetor so you can all go copy, because he's spent a lot of time getting these carburetors right. But I will just take the things from this kit and we'll see what we can order, putting in jetting, messing with air bleeds, messing with restrictions in the metering blocks to see how we can take a kit and a regular carburetor to make it work with E85. So we'll have two things to compare, and I'll try to cater to both of the people trying to do this. There'll be people who just want to just get a carburetor, bolt it on, and go racing and have fun and not have to tune it. And there's gonna be some DIY guys who want the challenge, kind of like me, and they want to learn more about carburetors, who are going to take a carburetor and try to tune it and build it themselves. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so I haven't touched my truck this weekend because, let me show you real quick. Those still got to go on. Let me find the trash can and shit that I pulled off the Mazda. All right, so I basically pulled it back out the trash so you guys can see how horrible and how dirty I was riding in that Mazda for so long, especially when I was towing the S10. I was going to the track saying, man, I hope I don't die. So what was other stuff in there? Upper control arms, replaced all those, replaced all the ball joints, everything in that front of it, except for the lower control arms. That's about the only thing that I didn't replace. So let's take a look at this boat anchor right here. Check it out. Boop. Here, let me just put my foot right here. Pretty sweet, right? So yeah, that's got replaced. I still need to, like I said, replace the rear shocks in it, but that's gonna be another day because everything is so rusted on that Mazda that all the bolts pretty much had to be cut off because you couldn't get them off. So in the back, I'm probably gonna have to weld a new purchase for these guys right here. So I'll save that for another day. But the front end is done and it's at the alignment shop. So we can tow Mr. Sparkles to the track without worrying about dying next time I go. Oh look, and for all you guys that stayed to the end, this is the last run, the best run my 400 did all motor. Let me get some good light on this. Hold on, let me turn this on. Back on again. So if you skipped out on it, you don't get to see this. There it is. 1.5, 160, 6.6 to the 8th, 103.9, 1044 at 129.77. So if you stayed to the end, you got to see what this turd ran all motor on gas as the best run. So 85 to be better has to beat that in similar conditions. And that's pretty much what's been going on in this corner. So I don't really have any cool truck videos right now, but I wanted to give you guys an update of what I have planned in the future. And I kind of feel in the past when I said I was going to go to E85 and I didn't do it, I let a lot of you guys down. So I am upping the ante with all this E85 stuff, and we're really going to look into it hard, and I'll give you guys some good data this time. Because I've looked out on YouTube, I really haven't found anyone who's going to go over all this. It is kind of expensive to do it, so tell your friends, hope you subscribe so I can keep this channel going. And until next time, guys, keep on wrenching, and peace.